Hey guys, welcome back. In the blender already is 3 bananas and some chocolate. I'll be making my normal breakfast smoothie, but I won't be talking about it. I want to talk about something very interesting that happened to me. I caused it. Something interesting that I did yesterday, and it was our group interviews at work. Got some oats. And it was the introductions. So a couple things that I noticed. We were interviewing about 9 people, turmeric, and all right, I'm trying not to talk about the ingredients. We were interviewing 9 people, and we were standing in a circle. So the first thing I noticed was everyone that already worked there was standing on this part of the circle, and the interviewees were standing all together, separated off the jump. So I immediately went ahead and stood with the interviewees. Hey, I want you as part of the team. Let's not try to depict and dissect what is going on, because we have a job to do. We have a service to make. That was the first thing. But the introductions, it was super impactful to me. And I feel like I made the best introduction as of describing the type of person that I am and the type of guy that you're going to be working with if you decide to accept this job. So I'll kind of go over the default outline of an introduction. We went first. The guys who worked there, we went first. So the basic outline was, hey, I'm Jeff. I've been working here for 2 years. Employee of the month, a couple years. I've started off at seasonal, and now I'm a manager. I'm looking forward to working with you guys. If I had a superpower, it would be invisibility, so I could hide from people. And everybody that worked there said the same thing. Hi, I'm Susan. I've been here for 4 years. I started off as this, and now I'm this. Now I'm a manager. If I had a superpower, it would be telekinesis, so I could know what you're thinking. And I'm like, oh my goodness. People are just like, you don't even have to pay attention, because first off, it's just a ranking system. It's just like, oh, that guy's been here this long. Oh, that guy's a manager. Oh, this girl's been here this long. Oh, she's a manager. Oh, let me put on my best face for these guys. And then, oh, that guy's only been here for this long, and he's at this position. Maybe I can do something different with him. Soon as it was my turn to introduce myself, yes, I told them my name. So it started off just the same. Hi, I'm Ryan. And that's where it ended. It was the same as hi, I'm Ryan. And then I took my own format. Hello, I'm Ryan. Don't y'all think for 1 second that you only getting one interview. Every single day is an interview. So you can put on this face for this hour. You can get this job that's going to be beautiful. But you get interviewed every single day. What time are you going to show up? 2 weeks from now, yeah, you were early today, but a month from now, what time are you going to show up? How much are you going to participate 4 or 5 months from now? Every single day that you hear is an interview. Then I made sure that there was no ranking system. I blew the ranking system right out of the water, and I said, you guys have 2 bosses, and you can't see neither one of their faces right now. And I know that sent shock through a lot of the people in that building, because they were just told, that's a manager, that's a manager, that's a manager, that's the store manager. How come I can't see my boss's face right now? What do you mean by that? And I clarified. I said, you got 2 bosses. The first boss is you yourself. You got to set that opportunity clock in the morning. You got to get up. You got to leave early, because you know this is Houston, and Houston has lots of traffic. You got to talk to each and every customer. You got to be able to turn a normal conversation into a conversation about them spending money, but you solving a problem. You got to be a problem identifier and solver every single day with every single person. You got to find something to do. So many people get a job and stop looking for work to be done. You got to be continuously looking for work. So you're your first boss. You got to take care of yourself. You see what I'm eating? You got to do that so your stomach don't hurt, so you're not mad at people when they come to your store. You feel me? You have to get on your grind. I just got a comment on Instagram. I need to turn my notifications off when I'm making videos. And your second boss, I told him you have two bosses and you don't see any of their face right now. So I told them they're their first boss, and I know that woke a lot of them up. But the second boss is more important, way more crucial. And I wish I would have said it was their first boss, but I feel like the order is important. So the second boss is just as crucial as the first boss. And they're like, okay, now he's going to point to one of the managers. Now he's going to, your second boss is the owner of the store or something. Your second boss is that customer, and not the customer that's buying stuff. Yes, the customer that's buying stuff, that's your second boss. But your second boss is every single customer in there, from the person that's just looking all the way to the person with a full list. I got to get 10 things for these 30 people. I need everything. I need to spend all the money that I got on all the stuff that you got. They're just as much as your boss as the guy or the girl or the little kid who's coming in there because they've never been in your store before. And guess what? They can fire you and they can promote you faster than any manager, any associate, any whatever you. I don't even care about the title of like people's titles, because all that can end in an instant. Literally the CEO of the place I work for will get fired if the customer stops shopping where I work. So I was just super proud of myself. I didn't have to tell a whole lot about how long I've been there, where I started, what I got promoted to, the different great benefits I've had in working. I want them to know, hey, bang, right off the muscle, this is the introduction to me. This is the type of person I am. This is how I'm about to be coming on a consistent basis. And I need you to be strapped and ready, because you're on my team now, and I only play with comp. I only play with big comp. This a boat. And if the boat's sinking, we throwing cargo overboard. So you're going to be a member of the crew, you're going to be a piece of cargo, because the crew gets thrown overboard last. The crew doesn't get thrown overboard when a ship's sinking. We need to inspire the crew. We need to, hey, crew, what we going to do? But the cargo gets thrown overboard. Don't be cargo. I'm going to put this in the blender. Give me an A1 smoothie, depending on how thick it is. It's going to either be ice cream or a smoothie. I'm going to eat it regardless. Whew. It was so interesting. I wish y'all could have been there. I hope I iterated my purpose in doing that. Well, in this video, I do a lot of one-take videos. If you're offended, are you offended because I offended you, or are you offended because you know deep inside that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing? And if I inspired you, thank you. I love to learn. I love to teach. One more clarification. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just reminding you. All this is in your inner self. You already know this. Y'all have a great one.